What clients want now is absolute state-of-the-art, correct legal advice. They know it's expensive, but they want it done efficiently and well. You've got to stay up to date. It's hard and it's very expensive to give that sort of advice. That's true whether it's been given by senior counsel or by someone like me or by a baby lawyer, a first-year lawyer. We need to make sure it's all those things. Efficient, that it's state-of-the-art, that it's correct. And that's where practical law comes in. It gets you those results. Whoever does it can get the best result to the client quickly, well and efficiently. That's why we like it.
Practical law is a fantastic resource for law firms and offers real assistance if you are a paralegal or if you are a really experienced senior practitioner. There's something for everyone. And I think something that is really useful to law firms nowadays is know-how. So some more junior practitioners might not have the experience. Some more senior practitioners might be working in an area that they don't touch on every day. But regardless, and as a senior associate, practical law is a fantastic touchstone in all those areas of law that lawyers touch on every day.
When you're working in large commercial transactions, it's like being on an enormous locomotive. You know, they might take a little while to get started to begin with, but once that train is in motion and it is streaming those tracks, you either get on or you get out of the way. As someone who's running a deal in that sort of environment or is part of a deal team in that sort of environment, you need to be able to access the legal know-how that is required to answer the questions you're being asked by your client and to be able to generate the documentation that you need rapidly and efficiently and without spending a lot of time refining things. Practical Law Australia actually gives you the resources to do that. Our resources are not only market tested and up to date, but they're also fully integrated and interlinked within the Practical Law Suite and also beyond the Practical Law Suite into relevant legislation and case law. So it streamlines your process of undertaking legal research and streamlines your process of creating the documentation that you need to run a deal.
I love many things about practical law, but one of the things I really loved about it when I worked in-house was that it actually lets you work the way that you need to work. So if you need to start at the beginning and have a workflow through, you can go practice note, precedent, through to checklists at the end to make sure that you haven't forgotten anything. The other thing you can do with it is if you just want to grab something. So someone's come to you, you need some really quick advice, you can go to the practice note, quickly upskill and give them some very good commercially viable advice. The other thing you can then do is if HR comes to you on a Friday night at 5 p.m, they want a deed of release because they've just terminated someone, you can dive into practical law, grab your deed of release, draft it up, get it to HR, know it's enforceable, know it will work and still make the pub by 6 p.m.